This is like the fifth time I've tried making this, so hopefully this one sticks. Um, I am making an animated short film called The Owl. It's about a guy who figures out he can walk through walls and he starts to abuse his power more and more. And at the end, karma kind of comes around and bites him in the butt. Um, my friend Miles Baton wrote the story, and I'll be directing and animating it. And I wanna start like a work log, like a video journal, kind of documenting my work on this film, with the hopes that A, it'll be interesting to reflect on how the project has progressed, but B, it'll incentivize me to get shit done every week. Like if I'm putting this video out every week, I need something to show. So those are the goals with this. Here's our timeline. We made a storyboard already, a very rough 3D storyboard. Sorry for those spoilers. And then right now I'm working on character design. So this is the love interest, Lucia. I sculpted her and then hand painted some textures. I don't know how I feel about the texturing. Um, I want to go for something like stylized and painterly. Not sure if I achieved what I wanted to achieve, but I don't think it looks terrible. The hair is still a huge work in progress. I want it to look both realistic, but also have like brushstrokes in it that are dynamic, that like move around when the character moves. So still working on that. Um, and obviously she doesn't have clothes yet. Working on that too. But I did some rigging. I did some corrective shape keys. So you can see, like with the thigh, this is with, this is without. Pretty big difference. And then for our knee, let's see if I can get it to, it like works at a certain point. So yeah, here's our knee. That's without, that's with. So those will hopefully make everything look better. And then I also did some facial rigging. Not done with this. I still need to like mirror it over, but we've got like the cheek up, lower eyelid, upper eyelid, eyebrows. This is a blink. Can move the eyes around. And then we've got the mouth. You know, get like a smile, get it off to the side, get a frown. And then these are phonemes, I think that's how you pronounce it, but they're the shapes of the mouth that you make when you make certain sounds. So this is like, I don't know which one this is. That's like O, like oh. This is like, I think this is ga, or I'm not sure. I have them written down somewhere. This might be ga. This is like F, like f. So that's that. Also looks better. I don't have like a subdivision surface on right now, so stuff will look better in the render. But then we have Dutch as well. I just finished sculpting him. Have yet to texture and groom and do all that shit, so he's gonna look pretty different, hopefully, by next week. But the plan is to do an animation test. That's what we're going for right now. And we want to do an animation test first to test our workflow. So after I'm done with Dutch and Lucia in Blender, I'm going to throw them into Marvelous Designer. And that is where I want to do all like the cloth simulations and physics and all that jazz. And And where was I? Yeah, so we're doing this animation test to test out the workflow, make sure everything works. And also, we're applying for a grant. And so we want to make this animation test. I think it's September 15th is the due date. So kind of running out of time to submit the application to the grant. But we're hoping that this animation test showing the characters moving around, the clothes moving around too, we're hoping that'll get the grant people excited about it and, kind of show them what we're about. So, yeah, I will see you next week.